guys, Macaroni Tutorials here, and today I'll be showing you guys how to do the cloning effect in Final Cut Pro. So what the cloning effect is that we have a person or an object on one side of a video in a separate clip, and on the second clip we have the person on the other side. So what we're going to do, we're going to crop these two together so it'll look like we have him, me, right there. And it'll look like I have a clone, and then we can see them talking together. So for this effect, what we're going to need a camera that stays in one place. So I just used my eyesight camera, so everything just stayed in one place. Or you just can use a tripod or a flat surface, and you're going to want even lighting, which I didn't follow. I kind of messed up, and then as you guys can see, this part's darker than this part. So I messed up there, but this is just for instructional purposes. So let's go ahead and get started. Go ahead and open up Final Cut Pro. Go ahead and import your two clips. Or if you have one clip, what you're going to do, you're going to cut the video where the second part of the clip starts. And then you just follow these steps. So go ahead and insert your first clip. And then insert your second clip. And then what we're going to do, we're going to have to superimpose this over this one. So what we do, we go ahead and go over here, right click or control and click and add track. And then V2 comes up, which is video 2. Now we're going to go ahead and superimpose this over V1. We do that by just dragging it up onto the V2. And now it's superimposed. Now we can drag this to wherever you want the second clone to start. We can drag it so that it starts over here. Or you know, it's not going to show right now because we didn't crop it yet. So I'm just going to leave it there to start there. Now we have our audio. I'm going to go ahead and delete my audio so it's not cluttered up. Of course, you guys can keep your audio. It's not, the steps aren't different. I'm just deleting it so it's all clean up here. So what I like to do, I'm just going to go ahead and cut my video right here since this one's a little bit longer. You don't have to do this, just for instructional purposes. So once you've done that, go ahead and click on your first clip or your second clip, doesn't matter, and go to motion. And now we have crop right here. What we do, we're going to go ahead and click that triangle that opens up crop. Now since we're on the left part of the video, we're going to use the right. So if you're on the left part of the video, say you're on movie 25 and the person or object was over here, you'd be using left. So you'll crop the new one. But in this case, the object's on the left already. So we're going to be using right. So now we just drag that till we can see our person on the second clip, and just drag that to your desired spot. I'm just gonna leave it around, let's see, maybe 50 will be good. Yep. And as you guys can see, I was stupid enough to shoot it in different lighting, so this part's way darker than this part, which totally gives away the effect. But when you guys are doing this, hopefully you'll have a good amount of lighting that will stay the same throughout the clip. I shot this like 3 minutes later, and the lighting suddenly changed. So that could really mess up the effect of your video. So once that's done, go ahead and render it. And I'll get back to you guys when it's finished rendering. Alright guys, so just finished rendering, and let's go ahead and play the clip. So let's go ahead, and this is the final project over on this side. This side will just show a blank part. Don't worry about that. Obviously, you can't have this clicked while playing or else it'll show up here. What you're going to want to do, just click outside of the box so both of them are blue, and click. And I'm just saying that's my clone and telling him to shut up, and then he's telling me why. And yeah, I just took out the volume because I thought it was really stupid. So say you had good lighting and everything was perfect, but you still see a faint line. What you can do to get rid of that, to make it look a lot more professional, you're going to go to Effects, Video Filters. So let me just zoom in here. Effects, Video Filters. And then we're going to go to QuickTime, and then Brightness and Contrast. So all your effects will show up in your Filters tab, so go ahead and look at your filters, and as you guys can see, Brightness and Contrast is here. Now we can change our brightness and contrast. So we can go ahead and change that up. And of course you'll be doing this if you have good lighting. You wouldn't be doing it if you had sucky lighting like me, that I had a really dark part and a really bright part. And this was only 3 minutes apart. I don't know why the lighting changed. So you can just go ahead and change your brightness and your contrast, and it should change that little line there in case you had good lighting and you still see a faint line. So that's basically it, and that's how you do the cloning effect in Final Cut Pro. So I hope this was easy enough to follow, and it was really easy and taught you a little bit about the cropping. So guys, remember to rate, comment, and subscribe, and remember to stay tuned for Wednesday, because I have a lot more Final Cut Pro videos coming towards you guys.